Hi, welcome to PRETO Loft. Come on in.
Thanks for having me.
Happy to have you here. I'm kind of going to just walk you through our space. Day to day, we obviously do a lot of different photo and video shoots, but our doors are also open for lots of different events and commercial productions.
Is this the main entrance and the only entrance to the space?
This is the main entrance to the space. You'll kind of come up here. We'll have a studio attendant on site. They'll help get you checked in and just help get you set up for your shoot or your event.
Is there Wi-Fi?
We do have Wi-Fi, so we can get you set up on all your devices. We have speakers as well and a tethering cart, so everybody's all connected.
What is accessibility like here?
So we obviously do have the steps here at the entrance. Just let us know if you have any accessibility needs. We have a ramp that we can install prior to.
And I guess all of the furniture deliveries, they also have to come through here, right?
Yeah, exactly. So same thing in terms of the load-in. If you need the ramp, just let us know. We'll have it set up for when your delivery team gets here. But these are pretty much the only steps you'll have to take. We have a loading zone as well in the building.
Can we customize this entrance? I think it would be really nice to brand it or to add a backdrop.
Absolutely. You can do different decals. The space is totally customizable. We like to think of it as a canvas and you can really make it your own. Perfect. I can take you to our solarium space next. So it is the smallest space at our PRETO Loft, but because it's more intimate, we have a lot of different intimate events, ceremonies, that kind of thing happening here. Or our larger events and productions that come through will oftentimes book this space as a green room for their staff or even as a storage space for furniture or decor items they don't want. And then you have these wraparound curtains that you can totally close off the space and have two different zones.
Okay, great. The light is really lovely in this space.
So all the windows at the PRETO Loft are actually south-facing. It just means you get great, consistent natural light throughout the day, obviously pending gloomy weather and sunset times.
And is this the furniture that comes with the space?
Everything you see is pretty much set as is. We'll kind of change it up from time to time, but this is it for the most part. We'll sometimes do seasonal installations and you'll get a little bit of a sneak peek at that later. But you're also welcome to shift it around to your liking.
Are the curtains here for different backdrop options?
Exactly. The space is super versatile, so you have the option to kind of create two different zones. Some people have chosen to close the curtains and have clients walk up here and really create like a nice walkthrough experience. Otherwise, you have different backdrops that you could use depending if you wanted fabric, or we have our lime wash wall, or even the walls on the other side there.
It's a great space.
Perfect. So if you'll follow me this way, I'll show you some of the other spaces that you get complimentary when booking events and productions with us. So one of these super popular fan favorite is our makeup table right here.
The lighting is really great here.
It's really great, it's dimmable as well, so this makes for the perfect photo op moment.
Can we block off this space in case we don't want people to see it?
Absolutely. So we've had lots of different people coming through here. You can manage guest flow and have them go straight into the west side. We have a couple different structures that we can put here that still look aesthetically pleasing and kind of shift everybody to the direction you want them to go.
And can we customize this space for like a brand activation?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had different events coming through that do a lot of different decals, customizations, gifting suites kind of right here. You can totally make this space your own.
And do we have to book the full place to have access to the makeup station?
Nope. So even if you book one of our spaces, you can also opt to book the makeup table. But if you do book the east and west side together, which is usually our standard event package, you'll get complimentary access to the makeup table as well as a couple other spaces we'll take a look at.
And do you have clothing racks?
We do have clothing racks. So each of the studio spaces comes with one. Like I said, if you're booking the east and west side together, you also have the option to combine them. You can put it out here if you'd like. Really, you can make the space your own. Perfect. So if you come with me, I can show you a couple other complimentary spaces that you'll get. One of these being our change rooms. Again, fully customizable. They come with LED mirrors.
Ooh.
Perfect. So I can show you our catering kitchen just over here.
That's a nice space.
Yeah, it's fully functional, so great for all your catering and event needs.
So there is a stove, we got a fridge, is there a sink?
There's a sink and a dishwasher to clean up the mess.
Amazing. And so if I booked a caterer, can they use this space?
Yeah, absolutely.
And are there cleaning supplies, just basic cleaning supplies if we need it?
Basic cleaning supplies are all here. Just ask one of our attendants on site. We're happy to help.
Perfect, that's really great. Well, it's a great space.
Thank you. We actually have one of our seasonal installations currently in place. From time to time, we'll kind of do these decor setups.
This is lovely. This would be really nice if this worked with my color scheme. But if it doesn't work with my event, like can this be removed or?
Yeah, absolutely. We have different add-ons that you can do. So if you'd prefer for us to remove the decor setups that are in place or even the furniture, it's totally an option.
And can we hang things from these beams? I see that you have some draping.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you see, we currently have some fabric draping. Same thing as the west side. We'll take a look at that in a sec. But like I said, the space is fully customizable. So feel free to make it your own. You're welcome to do your own draping. We just ask that you do setup and tear down time within your booking time.
Can I vinyl the floors?
Absolutely.
And is this like the main backdrop of the two spaces?
This is one of the feature spaces. So this is actually a concrete arch. We have a lot of different ceremonies, events, photo ops that happen actually right here. Some people will even prefer to book it with the decor installations because it makes for a beautiful backdrop.
Okay, great. I see there's a lot of furniture around the space. Is this all in-house?
It is all in-house, so same with kind of what we saw in the solarium. The space comes set as is, but if you don't like it, we're happy to work with you and kind of move things around to your liking.
And what is this wall here?
So this is one of our feature pieces. It's our cyclorama wall. Great for photo ops, even for different events and productions that we have. It's on wheels, so you can totally move it around to your liking, get the most of the natural light, or even put in one of our lights that we have. We have a spotlight available as well. Most recently, we had an aura reading done here in one of our events.
And what if I don't want this wall for my event?
Not a problem, we can remove it.
Amazing. And so if I want to book both spaces, what does that look like?
So east and west side, the white panels that you see here, they actually fully retract into this wall. So it becomes one large booking space. We have some chair rentals available as well as some tables that you can use for your booking. So we can have 60 seated guests if you're using our tables and chairs, but otherwise you can have up to 80 seated guests or even 100 standing. And then the solarium is the additional breakout room.
Are there any chairs or extra furniture that comes with the space?
Yeah, so you have the furniture that you see included in the space. Anything even in our common space, you're welcome to make use of as well. We also have some folding tables for your events as well as 60 folding chairs for events.
Amazing. And what does the light look like here during the day, afternoon, the evening?
Yeah, because all the windows are south-facing, it tends to be pretty consistent throughout the day. We also have full control of the space. So I'll show you this little remote that I have. We have some diffusing blinds as well as some blackout. So depending on what you're looking to do, you can totally control the space to your liking. So in terms of the lights, this is what the diffusing blinds look like. Oh. And you have the option to stop them halfway or really anywhere you like. So I'll show you it with the diffusing and then we'll take a look at the blackout as well.
The light is really nice in this space. This is also south facing?
This is also south facing, yeah. So all three of our rooms, we have large windows, south facing, so it stays consistent and it's really ideal whether it's natural photography or your events coming through here.
Okay, and then so this is blackout.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of the different commercial bookings that we do, they'll want full creative control of the space. So if you want to black it out, use whether it's our lights or you're bringing in your own, this is kind of a great way to be able to control the space to your liking.
Okay, great. Let's take a look at the other side.
Perfect. So we'll just go through this wall here. I have a couple of the panels already open and we'll step actually right into one of our other decor setups. So this is our west side.
Great. I like that all the furniture is very neutral.
Thank you. Yeah, the great part is it's so versatile, so you really can use it to your liking, or if it doesn't work with you and you had something in mind in terms of pops of color, you can also store those as well.
Do you have sound or speakers here?
We have some Sonos speakers, so in each of the rooms you'll get access to a Sonos speaker. You just need to be connected to our Wi-Fi to be able to use them.
Oh, that's pretty easy. And what about parking? I don't think we touched about parking yet.
So I can show you downstairs once we're done. We have 3 parking spots that are reserved for our PRETO LOFT location. Those are free, first come, first serve. But for our larger events, there's also tons of visitor parking around the building, as well as a parking garage that's 2 stories with lots of options for guests.
What is garbage disposal like?
So each of the rooms already comes equipped with a garbage as well as the kitchen. There's also a big dump out front, so our studio attendants will make sure to kind of empty it out as your event is going. But at the end of the event, we can just take everything out to the dump.
Can I book alcohol? Like, can I bring a bar?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, we have a bar included with our rentals, so you'll get access to folding chairs, folding tables, as well as a bar. If you'd like to bring in anything additional, you're also welcome to do that. If you're serving alcohol, we just ask you get an SOP.
Are pets allowed in the studio?
Yeah, pets are absolutely allowed.
Great.
We've had all sorts of pets, from ducks to snakes to dogs.
Amazing. And how does it work with loading in for vendors?
So we have a different loading dock. It's different from the main entrance. We'll just usually ask any delivery or pickup to go straight there. A set of metal doors that I'll show you downstairs. You can load in straight to the elevator. From there, go to the second floor, and we're just down the hall.
And do you have preferred vendors that I have to use, or can I use my own?
No, we don't tie you to anything, so you're totally welcome to bring in your own and use the space as your canvas.
Amazing. Does the booking time include setup or teardown?
Yeah, so minimum booking time for events is 4 hours. We always ask to include setup and teardown time within your booking, just because our calendar is back to back.
I really like this wall that you're standing at. What are we looking at here?
Thank you. So this is actually one of our other feature walls in the space. Now we're over in the west side, and you have our lime wash arch here.
And is it customizable? Can I vinyl it?
Fully customizable. You can definitely vinyl it. We actually vinyled it during our holiday season.
And do you have the measurements for it?
Yeah, so after this tour, I'm going to send you the floor plans with all the measurements you'll need.
Okay, amazing. What is the washroom situation like?
So washrooms are just out in the hall. Everybody in the building can access them. We have multiple different stalls.
Amazing. I really love the space. How do I book?
Perfect. So shoot us an email. We'll book you in from there.
Amazing. Thank you.